This strange looking thing is the Australian Lantern Habanero. This is another one from Ajijoe, and I don't know very much at all about this one, but it's a very cool shape. So let's have a look inside. It's very big seeds for a small pod like that. And it smells, it has a very muted chinense smell. It smells fruity. Smells different. A little interesting one. Wonder where this came from. I'll have to find out. Okay. The Australian Lantern Habanero from Ajijoe. Hi, Nigel Carter again with some more reviews. This is Poulet. Poulet had an extremely serious and long-lasting seizure a few days ago, and so she's been worrying us to death. And she's in this little incubator that's set at 75 degrees. Constant humidity, and she's hanging out in there to recover from a seizure. Aren't you? But she's doing well, and the vet seems pretty happy with her, so that's Poulet. What I have in terms of pods here, I have this really interesting one. This is the Australian Lantern Habanero from Ajijoe. Very interesting shape. Similar shape to the Zanahoria triangulo, and whether or not it's actually ever even been to Australia I couldn't say, but it's the Australian Lantern. So cheers, let's see what this goes down like. It's sour. Really sour and really hot off the bat too. Very, very sour. And there's a fruitiness to it that's a little bit apricot-y in a way. The longer I chew it, the less sour it is and the more sweet it becomes. And it's really quite hot. It's got thick skins. There's a lot of sugar in the skin, so the more you chew it, the sweeter it gets. But it's the chinense flavour is a little, it's similar but different to a lot of other ones. And it seems like it's another of these peppers that gives you a huge whoomph of heat and flavour right off the bat, and then settles down a little bit to a less aggressive burn. This one, as I say, it was quite hot to start with. Now it's all mouth and tongue and mouth, and the lips are a little bit burning a bit too, but it's a very nice burn, very smooth burn. It's quite hot. It's I would say a little hotter than an orange habanero, especially given that it's a smaller pepper. But that huge amount of sourness up front is something quite different. And I like sour taste, sour flavours and sour foods, so for me that's pretty nice actually. It's nice to find something that's different. The flavour's pretty much gone. It's a big thump of chinense with a sort of an apricot-y undertone, in a sea of sourness, if you will. And then it sweetens up a bit, and then the flavour goes, and now I've just got this beautiful warmth in my mouth. Excuse me. Wow, that's a really interesting one. Again, it's a very different pepper. I haven't had a pepper like that before. The only one that was sour like that, I think, was the Turk's Cap that I've had, which was an annuum. But this one is appreciably more sour. It's not biting into a lemon sour, but for a pepper, it's very sour. Those are nice. I think those would go really well in things like ceviche, where you could add the heat and a little bit of the chinense flavour, but it wouldn't really overpower the dish and overpower the subtle flavours of the seafood. I think it'd be especially good for that kind of thing. But it's a long-lasting burn too. It hasn't really diminished much at all over the whole time I've been nattering. And as I say, it's a very mellow, very nice burn. It's not remotely aggressive, but quite hot. It's nice. I like it a lot. That's a really good one. It's amazing how many different flavours and different effects and different different shapes and things you get out of these peppers. Absolutely astonishes me. But that was the Australian Lantern Habanero. Very nice. If you like sour things, you'll really like those, I promise you. And very good flavour-wise too. Very very good for cooking because it won't dominate things. So yeah, like it a lot. Thanks, Joe. This is Nigel Carter saying thanks very much, and Poulet's probably going to say the same. Aren't you, Pooh? See you later. Bye.